Okay, Jarek's here. Okay. Okay. Hello. Welcome to another week of D&D, where we are playing Walls of Damar. Starring Fortune, played by Sam. Ilbrine, played by Levi. Josdingo, played by Jem. And Billion Ragadhorn, played by Jake. Last session, I'm Warp. Last session we met a medicine man on your road from Helgabal to Lyrabar. He showed you his eccentric methods of quote-unquote healing, and he had displayed some prowess with magical arts. Weirdly enough, magical arts that are not magical. You enter Lyrabar, and quickly Ilbrine was kidnapped, and Fortune finds herself staring at the dying bodies of her parents. Same with Billion, who finds his younger brother's corpse covered with arrows. They follow Halfling. Halfling, by the name of Tarkus Ilhart, brings them communion with the Prince of Hell. We start the session with the sun rising. Everyone having a troublesome night sleep, constantly watching the stars. We start as Ilbrine watches the eastern sunrise.
Ay, kaso na ako, no? Above.
You're already out of the water.
Ilbrine stretches her limbs as she tried to look for her inmates.
Okay. You look around. You find a very decrepit village. A lot of people are gone. But eventually, you find Jazz and Villian sitting by a house, their backs on the wall.
But nakita ko ba what their expressions are? Or
what do they look like?
Are they slumped or?
Are you guys slumped? Are you guys depressed?
Jazz is definitely depressed because of what has happened over the past 24 hours. He definitely does not look good.
Bree notices that her friends look sad, so she tried going close to them, walking close to them, towards them.
You guys are surprised. She's supposed to be kidnapped.
Oh, Bree, you're back.
I'm back.
What? Your parents decided that you're better off exploring the world on your own?
Something like that. Hey, are you guys alright? You don't so good.
Jazz immediately snaps towards Villian and points. These people have a lot of explaining. I was gone for one day. All of a sudden, our little group is worshipping, at least that's what I'm seeing, worshipping the demon prince of hell. How we got to this point, I deserve no. And you can clearly see Jazz, he's sort of holding back, but if you cannot smell the frustration on him, now would be a good time to smell that frustration. Ugh. So heavy.
He looks around and tries to look for Fortune, which she cannot see anywhere. Where is Fortune?
Is Fortune still indoors?
Fortune is still at her house.
Yeah, so Jazz just says, nagtitimpi pa rin, pero says, probably inside her house. Go fetch her.
Is that Brenad?
We need to talk. We all need to talk.
Goes to wait, where's Fortune's house?
It should be within the same street. So,
He goes towards House of Fortune and leaves the two. Right.
you go in the house and you see that it hasn't been cleaned for several months.
Do I see Fortune agad or
Not here. Can go to the second story.
seeing that there's no one at the first floor, she went upstairs.
I assume Fortune sleeps beside her dead mother and her dying father.
Yes,
Jesus
she's
Christ.
curled up there. My God. Her eyes are puffed up from crying all night, but she manages to fall asleep at some point.
You see that.
She was shocked. Just says to herself, "What happened?" She cautiously, slowly approaches Fortune, trying to shake her awake.
No, don't touch me! Oh, Ilbrid, you're back. What happened? Weren't you taken by your parents? And then she remembered that one of her parents are dead and one is dying, and then she starts to sniffle again.
Oh, sad.
Bree notices this and asks, "What happened while I was away? I met the guys and they were just as distressed as you are."
And we decided to come back here to Imboso, and then we found out that, well, I found out my parents, something terrible happened to them. My mother is dead and my father is dying. I don't know how to help him.
Can't we do anything?
I
Don't
don't
we
know.
have healers here, or
I don't know. All I know is I can't leave my father's side. If he dies here, I want to at least be by his side.
the can I try to add a medicine?
Sure. And medicine check.
Oh, ano? Can I try to? Like, help her?
Yeah. That gives her advantage. I'll take the 12 because this is the first advantage roll. 12 means that you can tell he has a fever. Fever starting to lower, but it's still a fever.
Seems like your father's sick.
He is. Oh, thank goodness his fever is going down. Last night it was burning.
Perhaps we could cool him down somehow.
Perhaps. Here, come here. Help me carry him.
We help Fortune. Where to? The bed?
Wait, what's going on now?
Where daw?
Where? Saan natin ilalagay?
Should we bring him with the others? Like, carry him to the, to Jazz?
Like drag your mother?
Carry! Like, one person carrying him by the armpit and the other by the leg.
You're gonna get the rest of the boys?
Yeah. Bring him to the boys.
Okay, I'll carry your mother by the head.
I guess the boys see that, Fortune and Ilbrin carrying the dying man through the streets.
Jazz just silently approaches the two and offers the help. Though you can still clearly see that he is very, very distressed because of the revelation that just happened. Jazz will wordlessly help.
Give me a medicine kit, Joe.
Oh, Jesus Christ, why? It's a 0, so it's not negative at least.
Hey, 13. Okay. You can tell that the wound that you treated yesterday starting to get better. Maybe a couple more days with decent medical attention, he should be able to recover.
Once Jazz is done with it, okay. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just asking, do you think he will make it?
Say no.
Once
Yeah,
Jazz is done. Okay, go ahead.
Go, continue.
No, just once Jazz is done with the... I'm assuming the rest of the party is inside the house at this point.
No, you guys are on the streets.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Bakit nilabas sa bahay?
The house
So
is
maybe-
dirty.
Oh nga pala. But still, once Jazz is done with that, he'll actually go to the house that the halfling used to commune with Asmodeus
You're gonna bring a body in the
No, just
satanic.
Jazz.
Oh, just Jazz. Okay.
Just Jazz.
Go. You get in the house and you see Arcus pulling some herbs that are hanging from his ceiling.
Ceiling. Is the mirror still there?
Yes, the mirror is still there. So just a regular mirror right now, though.
Just punches the mirror.
You punch the mirror and it shatters. And you see Tarkus kinda look behind his shoulder and he gives you this like immensely aggressive look. He goes, "What do you want? Huh? Huh?" And he looks at the mirror and he goes, "Well,
Jazz just gives him an equally aggressive look, but doesn't say anything and leaves.
he throws a sprig of thyme at you as you leave.
I mean, if that's for me, I would accept it, but no, this is Jazz. He doesn't even bother to turn back.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
You almost don't feel anything over what you're wearing, but you can tell that he threw a bundle of thyme at you.
Yeah. Then he goes back to the party and he doesn't even like hide it anymore.
Yeah.
One of you had better explain to me what in the nine hells we got ourselves into.
Oh boy.
A prince of hell, a very prince of hell, has our number.
I suppose.
How and why did we get ourselves entangled with this?
Who should start explaining? Should I?
Of course you should, amiga.
How do I explain this? So, do you remember Sacha and Exalion? Apparently, Sacha's patron is the Prince of Hell himself, Asmodeus, and he left me a present, which was a direct link to Asmodeus himself, but goddamn Hexalion touched it. He went through my things and shit-talked the Prince of Hell itself, and as a result, Sacha got dragged into hell, and Hexalion slit his own throat when this fucking tree guy goes after him. He got branded by Asmodeus. Yes. So that's how we got involved with the fucking archdevil.
Crash and error indeed, because Jesus Christ, Jazz is just an ordinary guy. He just wants to fuck. And then he gets involved with this shit. You can all clearly see Jazz. He just wants to hurt somebody right now. But he's not quite sure how else to process what he's going through right now. And then he says, Asmodeus mentioned a name. What was the name again that Asmodeus wanted dead?
His children.
Yeah, did he mention anything specific?
He mentioned that they're here. He mentioned that they are in Bezin.
Jazz just goes, he's still obviously angry, but sighs a sigh of defeat and, well, the Prince of Hell has our days. The Prince of Hell has us by the throat. And I highly suggest we do what he wants. And I highly suggest we do what needs to be done.
Before anything,
Oh, I just realized what you're asking. You were asking for the Valmur Tag Rangers. It's a keep in Pleasant View.
And
before we
there's
act
no-
on anything, Dillian, what happened when I was in the house? What did you find?
William still looks at the jet, blankly staring at things. He's obviously thinking of something else, but when you call out to him, he snaps himself away from Arjun.
A lot of
And he just points towards the general area of where the caravan was.
Yeah.
With the body. Turns out, my family pretty much dead.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Just looks out a long time. Wait, is my brother's corpse still in the caravan?
Yes. It hasn't been moved. Not on the caravan. It's to the side on the ground of the caravan.
I suppose we should bury the dead before we venture home.
Is there a shovel anywhere?
Yeah. It is there's a veg
Upon-
shovel some.
Upon hearing that, Jazz immediately picks up the shovel and starts where would be appropriate to bury bodies. But
Yeah.
if Jazz sees,
They have a local graveyard. So
Jazz just goes to work silently, anger still seething underneath his exterior.
as you shovel the dead, you notice something flicker by the edge of the trees.
Flicker?
Yeah, as if someone was running and stopping. So it's not like a long run, it's like a dart that's stopping.
Jazz shouts in the general direction of what he saw and says, I am not in the mood right now, so I highly suggest you show your puta face here.
Can I roll a
How loud
perception
do you
check?
shout that? Do you shout it like mad shout, or do you shout it like conversation shout?
Oh, he's mad. He's fucking pissed.
Oh, okay.
He's
So-
angry.
You see the old man from a couple of weeks ago just walk out from the edge of the woods and go, and he yells at you in turn.
Oh. What did he say?
He just yells at you, doesn't say anything. He's just yelling at you.
Is he even talking common?
No, he's not. He's just yelling. He's just making
Wait,
like
who is this
rar
old
noises.
Oh.
Who is this old man? Like yung naka-robes na itim? Na nasa... what is it?
He's the medicine man.
Oh, the medicine man. Oh
Jazz,
god, not
upon
him.
realizing who it was, he just, hand waves him off and continues burying the dead.
Can I do a perception check?
Sure.
Normal lang, right? No advantage.
Yeah, normal lang.
Oof. 9.
You can see that he hasn't cleaned himself in months.
Fortune shouts at him, but not angrily, like to get his attention. Hey, you! What are you doing here?
He runs towards the corpse, which is halfway to being buried at this point, and he kind of digs it out. Doesn't entirely dig it out, but he digs like upper portion of the corpse up with his bare hands. He looks at it and then kind of half-heartedly covers it back and starts to walk away.
What on earth is wrong with you?
Jazz just, he just let the old man finish what he was doing, and basically he paid him no mind. He's far too.
Fortune finishes up burying her mom and starts to follow the old man.
Oh, you're also burying your mom?
Yes.
Oh, okay. In that case, as he uncovers your mother's body, he jumps back. And he just starts screaming.
What? What's wrong with my mother's body? What the hell is wrong with the old man?
Jazz pays no mind.
He actually starts uncovering the grave and dragging your mother out of her grave.
Hey, that's my
Okay.
mother's body! Are you
Jazz-
kidding?
Jazz, seeing this and seeing Fortune being distressed, takes the shovel, and I would like to swing the shovel at the old man in the hope of, sending the very clear message of, look, we are in a shitty mood right now, and we don't want people like you getting in the way.
Bring the shovel lethally.
Yes.
Give me an attack check.
What
for
is
attack.
just strength or
Strength. Are you proficient with
improvised?
yeah.
I think this would be under
That's
improvised
strength.
weapon, so no.
It is an improvised weapon, so no, then it's just strength
Straight
without
strength.
your
Alright.
Yeah, it's an improvised.
Alright,
Okay.
roll me that nat 20. And 14.
14. Okay. Roll for damage. 1d4. Improvised
Dear
weapon.
God. 1d4. 3.
Okay. You hit him square in the temple, and he just shakes his head. And you see that one of his eyes start to bleed red. One of his eyes starts to bleed red.
Oh god,
dear.
guys,
But he just
I don't...
looks at you and ignores you. He gives you a tooth smile. And he just keeps dragging the body away near the woods.
I swing again.
Oh my god.
So you're just running after him and swinging?
Person starts running after him too.
Jazz is like not reasonable right now, so
Okay. Go give me another stamp.
Oh my god.
13. Roll for damage. Again.
Do it, Chaz, do it!
2.
2. You hit him again. In the knee. And he goes, ah! Ooh, ah! And he kind of stomps. And he looks at you. And then he makes like wide hand gestures with his hands. Right? So imagine he's like making 2 circles with the palms of his hands. Making 2 giant circles. And he's just kind of doing this half jumping jack thing. And he's just looking at you and pointing at you and stomping on his feet. He does it for like 5 seconds. And then picks up the body and keeps
Jazz is no
dragging you.
longer listening. I would like now. Jazz drops the shovel, seeing
Oh
that
my
it's
god.
doing what it
Oh
what
no.
it needed to do, and he will now use his claws.
Nakikita ba ito namin
Yeah.
ni Billion?
Yes.
Jazz will now
Reach.
use his claws.
Ray tries to step in to stop Jazz.
No! Please let me go!
Wait, stop!
No!
Stop, Jazz. I think he's trying to point us to somewhere, but oh god, he doesn't have to drag my
None
mother's
of you.
body.
None of you have any right to stop me!
Oh dear.
And I would like to swing with my claws. Him.
Sure. Go ahead. Do whatever you want.
Oh dear.
No!
Ah, that's a 6.
That's a 6. That's a miss.
Yeah, that will miss.
As you miss, you see that he has several graves lined up here.
Oh dear.
He drops Fortune's mother's body into one of the pre-dug graves that he did. Before he goes further, he looks at you and kind of shakes his head. And the blood in his eye kind of grows darker. Nizuka Isaya! Makita mo ba? Huh?
Are you asking us to burn the bodies?
He pulls out a small figurine from his robes. They're not really robes. They're more like cloth. Loin cloth with layers, I guess. He pulls out a small wolf figurine. It's not even a full wolf. It's like a wolf's head. And he drops it in the grave.
Oh shit. I think I know what he's trying to tell us. These
And eventually, he starts clapping. And he starts singing. And then the grave burns. And he starts howling.
I think I know what he's trying to tell us, guys. I think these bodies are infected with lycanthropy. Oh, am I reading things wrong? Guys?
Jazz is out of commission at the moment.
He's crying.
He's a crumpled heap on the ground right now because he can't quite accept what he is getting himself involved into.
And then as the grave burns and smoke billows around you, you hear the medicine man lose vitality, once again becoming that slow-moving 80-year-old you saw in the camp a couple of years ago. And he hacked and he coughed. He just collapses on the floor.
Fortune checks him out.
He's not sick, but he did get hit by a shovel twice. So,
Oh dear.
the doy. The doy! Are you okay?
The doy, what doy?
I don't know what to do at this point. Hang on. Is he still breathing? Like,
Yeah, he's fine. He's suffering blunt force trauma, I guess.
can I do a perception check?
To see what?
Like, if there's
Whether he only has
anything-
internal bleeding. Like,
anything wrong with him. No. Wag ano pala, wag perception, arcana. Like, if there's something magical about what just happened.
Oh, that's really interesting. Sure. It's actually really smart.
Oof.
How much did you roll? 9. No, nothing about this is magical. But it's weird. Because the fire came from nowhere. It's supposed to be magical. But it's not.
Can I try another Arcana?
Sure. But also not.
Hello?
No.
Roll? Yeah, roll.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
nag-roll na ako.
Same thing.
Can I roll for a religion check? If there's something religious about this ritual.
Sure. Go for roll for religion.
Ooh.
17.
Okay. This isn't founded from the pantheon. It is something older, forgotten, almost cultural at this point. Almost like it's done out of habit, not out of faith.
Ooh. Is there a way for us to understand what he's saying?
Comprehend languages. But I assume no one has that spell. So, no, I guess.
Hang on.
A sending stone drops from the sky, and you hear Justo's voice from the other side of the line.
Wait.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, by the way.
Oh my god.
Not
Oh my
canon.
god. Oh my
Joking.
god.
Justo suddenly
Okay.
appears with a halo around his head. Anak!
Oh my god.
Samurai Jesus.
Just a little levity from the Jesus Christ.
Suddenly, a cell phone
appears.
Okay. I have an idea.
Okay.
I use
Oh,
this
dear.
guy's self, and I disguise myself as the medicine man's master.
You don't know who his master is, though.
Oh,
Problem.
Yeah, niretcon nga natin, di ba?
alright. What's he doing now? Still crumpled?
Yeah, he's just sitting there.
Can I do a medicine check so that he can be, he can walk again? Looks
I
like
mean,
that.
he's fine. He can cure his wounds, I guess.
Jakes. Cure wounds. Really,
At this point, just after watching all of that, he's just going to walk up to the old man and just cast healing word.
Okay. Give me a healing word is a D4, correct?
Yep, 1d4.
You roll me a D4. Oh, plus 3. Great, great. You heal all of the damage that Hex has done, plus some more.
Does.
Not technically.
Oh, sorry, Jazz, plus more. And the medicine man kinda stands up, looks at his wounds, and with a very confused look in his face, looks up at you. He goes, huh? Medicine. Ah! And he pulls out a wolf. This time more detailed and painted. And he kind of jumps to where the civilian is, and he goes, medicine, not medicine, not. And he kind of gives it to you, but before he gives you the wolf figurine, he kind of raises it up so that it's beside your face. It just kind of looks from your face to the figurine, to your face to the figurine. And eventually just kind of waves it off, like, hi! He gives you the wolf figurine.
I take it and can I inspect it?
Yeah.
I see something unusual.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Ooh!
7. So 7 is not a good one. Not unless, are you proficient in carver's tools or wood carver's supplies?
No. Hindi.
No. Okay, that's so that. 7. You can tell that there's a thin strip of cloth. So it's meant to be worn. Again, kind of like a makeshift necklace. Talisman? Huh? Question mark?
Julian would look at it a bit closer and then after a few seconds he'd pocket it. I'll figure this out later. And just pocket it.
Look at you guys. He's just nodding to everyone. It's like, you understand what just happened. He's like assuming that you understand.
Julian nods back.
Fortune shakes her head.
You nod back, and he goes,
Julian just tilts his head towards the old man.
Tilt your head. He kind of scrunches his face and follows you. He also tilts your head. He also tilts his head, rather. Kind of mirroring you.
Julian raises his right hand to see if
You
the old
mirrors
man
it.
can move.
Yeah, mirrors it.
I step back.
He also steps back.
Ay, may stunt double ka na.
What is happening?
Times two.
Looks like he thinks you're someone to be copied or emulated.
I wave my hand. It feels mimicked.
He also waves his hand. He also kind of looks at his hand, kind of expecting something to happen, but nothing happens, and he kind of frowns at you. And he, like he just realized that you're not really doing something important. And he kind of crosses his arms, and he goes, "Kaya." Kind of pouting, frowning at you.
Oh wait, I'm not sure I saw something. I signal for the old man to come closer.
He comes closer. I mean, That's a universal sign, I guess. The come hither sign is a very universal sign. Yeah, it comes closer.
I take out the small statue that he gave me,
Hmm.
and I cast light on it.
Oh, it glows.
And
What color?
let's make it yellow.
RGB. Yellow. Okay.
Just like a
RGB lights, let's go!
RGB talisman. Like, is it like a bright yellow or an orangey yellow? What kind of yellow?
It's a dim yellow.
A dim yellow. Okay.
Adila
So-
pala.
Mukhang ihi.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sure, let's go with
It glows and he looks at you. His mouth is like agape, super impressed. And he's like, oh my god. Ah."
What do we do with this old man?
I love how all of this could just be solved with a single cast of comprehend language.
Comprehend language.
I know. That's what makes it better.
Bree just shakes her head.
If he's going with us, he better not stink when he's with us.
Fine. I cast. Oh wait. Does he?
Meron din ako.
Yeah,
He's
it smells
dirty,
like he
right?
hasn't. Yeah, he's so dirty. Hasn't cleaned himself in like months.
Yeah, I'll just
Infection waiting.
cast prestidigitation and clean.
Well,
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, he prestidigitate him and he becomes clean. And it doesn't smell like piss anymore. And he kind of looks at his hands that has been caked with blood and dirt for so long. And you see that he's not actually that dark. His skin is actually reddish orange, kind of orangey with some streaks of yellow. But he was just so caked in dirt and blood that he looked like he was brown. He's not really brown. He's brightly colored. Kind of looks like a tigerish, but he's human.
Oh boy. What can we do to determine his race?
He looks like he's human. His ears are human ears. His body parts are human body parts. His skin is just that color. You can do medicine check, I guess. Maybe he has hepatitis or something.
Okay, everyone does a
Zombie.
medicine check?
Zombie.
Nope. Baba.
Anyone else want to do it? Agreed?
Ooh. Ooh, good 20.
Ilbrian recognizes that these are tattoos. Every single inch of his skin is tattooed.
I guess these look like tattoos of some sort. Are these etched on his body? Like, parang,
Yeah. It's done so repetitively that it's soaked into his skin. It's not even like flaking off. It's just vibrant. So if you didn't take a good look at it, it just looks like it's his natural skin color.
what does the tattoo look like?
They look like they're trying to emulate the tiger's stripes, but instead of the tigers being like orange and black, it's like bright reddish orange and yellow. So it kind of looks like Lightning McQueen.
All of them.
Can we wait, do a history check to see if there's any like culture that does this that we know?
You don't. I'm not even gonna let you roll, because you don't know, and you won't know even if you roll high.
Oof. Okay.
Like super indigenous shit right there.
So I suppose we take this man with us? You know, Johnny? I mean, he's practically full of zillion. Can't get rid of him. And I'm not letting anyone kill another person. Looks at Jazz.
Jazz has already stood up at this point, and yung Arthur meme, yung fist shaking and butt up, seeing that the fist shaking, but since the majority wants to keep this man, he reluctantly says, as long as Asmodeus is
That settles it. For the meantime, what do we call this old man from now on?
Give me 1 second, I will look for a Spanish insult.
Isn't
And just call him like, and call him like, I don't know, wrist or something.
Mierda.
Mierda is
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, mierda is shit.
Well, he did look like shit before we cleaned them up.
Come on,
Mierda
guys.
it is then.
Come on, guys.
Well, mierda.
Carbon is in an insult.
Cabron is asshole.
Yeah.
Lol.
Cabron actually it rolls off the tongue better.
Alright, that's
Mierda.
fine then. Cabron.
We literally have an asshole with us. Great.
Carbon.
Tapos ang kapwa ko, carbon.
Carbon.
Carbon. No, it's cabron.
Okay, let's go.
So what are you doing? Where are you guys going?
What's gonna happen to Fortune's dad? Oh my god.
That's the question.
Iniwan na
You
natin.
could stay here for a couple of days, I guess.
Question.
Or you could not. I mean, you're not forced. Yeah, kasama niyo, you're supposed to have Lord Varant with you. You haven't seen him since yesterday.
I don't think Jazz cares at this point.
Yeah, Fortune's
Oh my
too concerned about her own dad to worry about Lord Baron.
Forgot about Lord Varant for 24 hours.
I guess only Bree remembers.
Kayong players. Well, that's that.
Fucking,
we
fucking
shrug and then, well.
2 sessions ago, we have to save him. Now,
Well,
I found a better plot NPC. You can go die.
Suddenly,
Medicine man greater than Lord Varant. He can die.
we tried our best, lads. I guess
Oh.
surprise.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh my god.
Do we still have that voice with us?
suddenly sticks up, I guess. Speaking of, has any one of you seen Lord Baron? Actually, He was with me when I resurfaced last night.
Resurface.
Oh,
How did that happen?
I don't know. After I got out of the water, he was there. All healed.
Well, I
He
suppose
seems to
that's
have
one that
pretended.
we can worry about.
In pain. And I remembered, Cabron here. He was also there that night. I saw him shifted into a wolf, a dog. I'm not even sure.
Why didn't you tell us so immediately, Ilbrin?
It slipped my mind. So I was concerned about the lot of you. We were all distressed and
Oh my god.
well, the sooner we accomplish what Lord Asmodeus, and Jazz says that with, he drags the word Lord. What Lord Asmodeus would want us to do. The sooner we do that, the sooner we can hopefully find what we're looking for.
Can we please carry my father with us? On Hernan, at least. And she motions to the horse. I
Is
want to
Herman
see if
still
we
even alive?
Herman's still there.
I guess.
It's just that Lord Varan's not on top of him anymore.
Okay, good.
Okay, good. What do you mean? Okay, good.
Jazz, what would Jazz be thinking? Well, it's family, and Jazz is also looking for family. So I guess Jazz would suggest we should at least get your father to be into a more stable status before we mobilize. That's what Jazz would say.
Yeah, indeed.
Julian, can you, cast some of that magic of yours on him?
God damn it, Aaron.
God damn it, Baron.
Wala si Hiraya sa session na to, and yet, oh my god.
William turns to Fortune and gives her a nod. Wait, kasama ba natin si yung tatay?
Nope, naiwan yata sa bahay while we were burying.
Near near Jake's house.
Yeah.
Curious.
Alright. Where is the book?
You pick them up from the street and you put them on top of him.
I go near her father and I cast the wound.
Cast Curing Boot. And he takes a deep breath. And he goes, and he looks around.
Ooh, that's good. 10 points. Nice.
Ooh.
And he goes, what? What happened? What?
Dad.
And he looks at Fortune. And he jumps off the horse. And he hugs you.
Dad, you're right. And Fortune just squeezes him back, crying again.
He hugs you. It's almost like he doesn't know or remember anything. He's looking at everyone with a smile. And he looks at Villian. And he goes, hello, my boy. How's your brother?
Dad.
Good night. Sleep, I guess. Oh. Those really beloved people. I owe them all my life.
But I think you might want to sit down. Something terrible has happened in the village.
No. They protected us. Things bad happened. Something bad.
What? What? Dad, who protected you?
These people. He kind of scratches his chin and goes, I think he was called himself a branch manager, something. I don't understand. He's smiling. He's ecstatic. He's excited. Not sick.
What? Manager.
You know those branch managers. We're not the only branch. Yes, of course.
The boss
obviously not
protected
the.
you.
Yes. Why wouldn't they? We're under their insurance program.
Dad, what can you recall about the attack?
Well, they were drawing, and the branch manager said they would like to give us individual rights. It's really good. We get to make our own art again. Fabulous. But there were these wolves. These wolves, and they were along the woods, and the branch manager he had a stone, fabulous thing. I think he called it a sending stone. To be honest, I think he was a little bit annoyed, and I kept asking him what it was, but he had a wonderful stone. It had a mouth and an ear engraved onto it. It was a bad engraving, let's be honest. But he popped into it and said something like, "Oh, we need backup because they're here." And then suddenly these clothed individuals were like all around us. They had magics, and it was wonderful. They protected us. Where are they? I should
Dad?
make cookies for them.
You don't know what happened to Mom, don't you?
Mother's fine. They're there. I'm fine.
No, Dad.
You've grown.
Mom is dead. Mom is dead. I found her.
Now she's
Trying to heal you.
Yuichi.
Oh God, what happened to you?
And you see him kind of settle down. He goes, "What do you mean?"
Mom is dead. When I came back to the village, it was just bloodshed, and I thought you were dead, and Mom was trying to help you, but she was stabbed in the neck. And she raises her palm and she shows the brush sigil. She drew this before she died.
She's not dead. She's dead for somebody, huh?
It was already burned, Dad.
You don't burn bodies. Bury them. What's wrong with you?
This man, she motions to the man with tattoos. He burned.
He looks at the tattoos and he goes, "Are those really tattoos? That looks like skin." He kind of investigates the tattoos, and the medicine man just looks at you. Huh?
That's my father.
He kind of looking at the tattoo. He goes, "Seriously, darling, you go adventuring without permission. By the way, you come back home with these serious stories. Okay, let's go home, make a cup of tea, can go back to drawing. We have individual rights now."
Can I do an Arcana check to see if there's something magical influencing Fortune's dead?
Sure.
Ooh, that's nice.
15? No, he's healthy. He's not even magically influenced. But
That sounds like something a DM would say.
as he walks down the street, and he goes, looks at Villian, and he goes, your father carries some pigs, caravan, idea. You know, it's bad luck slaughtering a pig unless still in the caravan. It's not good. There's blood everywhere. He keeps walking. You know, where is everyone? Mata! Then, silence. Empty town just kind of weighs on him. I guess. He starts shaking, and you can see his face quicken. He looks around. He goes, "Where's that? Hello? Master Tinker? Hello?" And he opens doors frantically. Yes. He looks at you guys and he goes, where is everyone? Okay. What happened?
I told you, Dad. The village was attacked, and I suppose now you're one of the only survivors left.
Huh. So we lost? No. Everyone's not paid.
Sorry, what?
What does that mean? If everyone's dead, I don't think I deserve to be alive.
No, Dad, wait. You were under attack. It wasn't your fault.
He kinda bites his cheek. And he kinda scratches his head. As he scratches his head, he tilts his neck. And you see that the wound that left a gash mark is now scarred, thanks to Villian's healing magic, but it's still visible. And on his scratching and tilting of his head, the medicine man jumps. He goes, Iga! Ah! And he kind of jumps onto your dad, kind of like hitting him, not really punching him like full force, but kind of like how a child would hit something. And he says, "Oh no, get the fuck off me, you savage! Stop that! We just gonna hit each other."
Snap fight.
Expect that.
Snap fight.
Villian would try to pull back the old man. Hey, stop it! Hey!
And you pull back the old man, and the old man points at Fortune's dad, and goes, he's gone.
What was my father?
Pulls out like a bone knife. Bone knife is an overstatement. Bone that you can use to stab people with. It's not really a knife. And he makes like a stabbing gesture. And your father kind of buttons his shirt and goes, "Oh dear, that's terrible person. Awfully frightening."
Oh no. Aside from the scar, is there something suspicious on him?
No, he's just in mega heavy denial right now. Just doesn't want to believe that every single one of his friends and family is dead.
Does anyone know what to do? Like,
Looks at the horse and he sees the paintings that you've logged through rain and shine. And he picks them up and he goes, "Is this really? Is this? No, it isn't. Yes, it is." He looks at my lord, right, calling out and saying, "Ladies father and Zinhorn, where did you find this?"
The brush might have misplaced them, and I found them.
Wonderful.
But I also have your painting here, Dad. You know, your prize painting of the province.
And he goes, "Huh? Really?" Yeah. He takes a look at it, and he kinda puts it down on a piece of rock, and he gestures to Villian. Get over here, my boy. Get over here. Huh? Come.
He'd come closer.
And you see that the painting depicting the hills of the west, relative west, is exactly picture perfect from this spot right here. And he smiles. A gleam of his true craftsmanship. And he's proud, and rightfully so.
It is a wonderful painting, I must say.
Oh, thanks. Well, you know, the brush paid me a handsome price for this. 5 gold. Can you believe it? 5 full gold pieces for this. Mind blowing. Well,
Fortune cringes because you remember that it's being sold in Helgabal for 300, I think? Was it
Yeah.
300? Yeah.
he does, you know. He smiles. He brings them to his home.
We follow him home.
Are you guys not gonna protect him from the trauma of your house?
I stopped him from entering the house.
Dad is unfortunately still indisposed. So,
Wait a
Have fun,
second,
guys.
Dad. I don't think you want to go home. The house is a mess.
Oh, yes, of course. And he gives you like an exaggerated wink. House is a mess.
God! God damn it!
No, it's fine. House is a mess. So, well, we can't live here because of all the I'm gonna say it. And the house is a mess. Then
Dad! Stop!
Don't stop embarrassing yourself in front of video. Stop it.
Just, I suppose you can come with us.
And he kind of brushes her man, and he goes, "It's a beautiful horse."
Yes, his name is Herman, Dad.
Herman. Hello there, Herman.
Jazz, I think My dad
Not
likes a
listening.
horse.
Jazz is not paying any attention, unfortunately.
Depression. Everyone gets depression. You get depression. You get depression.
Everyone. Jazz is not. Basically, Jazz is not like he's unreachable at the moment, unfortunately. Since. Well, actually, no. He's petting the horse, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
petting the horse.
And just that, right? Ayaw lang ng party na makita ng father yung horror that's about to basically protecting the horror, right?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Wait, then does that mean he hasn't seen what happened to the halfling neighbor yet?
No, definitely not.
And he's still in denial na patay na yung asawa niya. Oof.
Yes.
Jazz approaches
Vibing.
the Fortune's father, petting
Okay.
Herman, and goes, "Fine horse indeed."
Yes. He extends his hand and he says, "You may call me Horde. It's not because I'm a hoarder, though my wife would say that."
Jazz does not accept the handshake. Tama? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a handshake. It gives you a very soft
Jazz just
smile.
stares at the hand.
Gives you a very soft smile. And he pats your shoulder and he goes, "Oh, Nash? Something of the matter?
Unfortunately, senor, something is.
And he looks at Fortune, like, and he looks back at you and he goes, would you like to talk about it or something?"
Jazz looks at the party. The body language of. Are you sure we can do this? And Jazz just goes. Seeing as you're fully recovered now, senor, I think it's time we all take our leave and do what needs to be done.
Ooh,
Jazz
do I
hops
get to leave the
onto
countryside?
Jazz hops onto Herman.
Kind of looks around and says, "We're not going on foot, are we? I might be a strong old man. I'm still an old man."
Jazz, I don't suppose you can spare a seat, Godfather?
Jazz looks angrily at you. Are you sure we're going to bring him along for this?
And the medicine man kind of gets in the middle and he goes, yeah. And he drops onto all fours and jumps
Oh my god.
towards the edge of the wood. And you just hear,
Oh, cabron.
these 3 wild horses get scared away. 3 wild horses get scared away to your vicinity.
Can we
Those that
attempt?
want to try to tame, give me an animal handling check.
Okay!
I mean, I already have my horse.
Yeah.
Baka masipa pa yan.
I'm guessing the rest of the party. Oh, okay.
Whoa!
Why would
Then-
Julia need a horse?
Ilbrin gets the best. Sorry, Villian gets
Hindi pa wala. Animal handling, no?
Yeah. 13. Okay, you also get the tame horse. Yours is a little bit skittish, but should be fine. Fortune, give me another one.
Lahat may kabayo. Ano ba yun?
Oh!
Okay. Leer and neigh at you, but after a couple of tries, you manage to calm it down.
All of the rolls.
Baba, good boy. You're a good boy. Oh my god, where was that 20 when we needed it? Ngayon sa animal handling siya nagpakita.
And then the old man pops up from the woods, smiling, his grin ear to ear, and he just goes,
Much as I'm fuming right now, Ron, you did a good job.
He whacks you on the head with his stick.
Yes, fuck
He's
you.
smiling. He's smiling. Not like mad. At him. You notice he's the only one without a horse.
Oh, mierda.
Someone has to pick him up.
I'll call
Who's
out
the...
to the...
Oh shit, ako pa yata yung... I think I'm the smallest. Oh. Yeah, I'm the shortest among the party.
Hindi si
No.
Fortune na
Si Fortune. Yeah.
Fortune.
Fortune's
Yeah.
factory.
Mas kakasya si, mas kakayanin si Go. Well, you rolled a nat 20, so I'm assuming your horse is like... shy of being a unicorn.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Fortune's
yeah,
riding with her dad, by the way.
Oh, great. So, talagang ako.
You get stuck.
I get to... Herman gets to dual wield. Great. Jazz, Jazz is... I can't believe this shit's happening, Going through a lot of emotions, and now he's just... I don't know if there's a term for cringe and angry. I'm not sure which one that is.
Angry.
Alright.
And
I mean, I already have a...
do you pick him up? How do you put him on your horse?
He's in the back.
So, no, I mean, how do you put him on your horse?
On his stomach.
Okay, you lift him up and you put him on his stomach on the horse. And he starts screaming and scrambles off of the horse. He starts pointing at everyone with his stick and he runs to the edge of the woods.
Cabron!
Dillian, he's your assistant, I guess. You handle him.
I'm
Fine.
not getting off my horse.
Vivian gets off
I'm
the
not
horse
getting up.
and goes
Do you chase after him in the woods?
after him. Yes.
Okay. I assume you're the only one chasing after him.
I'm probably the only one.
You walk up to where he should be, but you don't see him. It's not dark. Light is passing through the canopy and the leaves are falling. There's a small clearing, but you don't see the old man. What you see is a gray wolf sitting down, and he looks at you, panting.
Can I roll perception to see if there's any other wolves like, within the area, or it's just that one?
Sure.
That's
No. Wolves hunt in packs.
Shit.
This one is alone.
Does it look injured?
No. It doesn't look hostile either. It's a sitting down, which means it trusts you. It's panting, which means it's not anxious.
Oh, wait. I may have an idea. I try to slowly get closer.
Okay. You go close. You get close.
Does it react?
No, it just sits there.
I get close to the point where I can almost tap it.
Okay. Do you pat him?
I call out first, cabron?
You say it, but it doesn't react. Do you pet him?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. You put your hand on his head, and it stops being a wolf's head, and it becomes the medicine man's head, and it's frowning at you, it's yelling at you, and it starts crawling on the ground, and limb by limb, he turns from wolf to man again, scrambling away from you and yelling at you, because he doesn't want to be touched like that.
He backs up. Really? I'm sorry, okay?
He came to fall. Kind of squints at you and slowly turns back into a wolf again. He goes over to the edge of the woods, looks back, and disappears.
What a peculiar idea. I do hope we'll see each other again. And he just looks at where he left and he stares at it for a few seconds and promptly returns back to where the others are.
Okay.
Where's Cabron?
About that. Fortune,
What?
can you cover your dad's ears for a second?
Okay. Dad, come here for a moment. And she covers her dad's ears.
Why do I not like what's about to happen?
He's just looking like, I don't like this. he just has a meme face on, but he's not resisting to it.
Considering how Fortune's father got injured, well, better take him first. I don't want to risk him, breaking down. So, unfortunately, Cabron was a werewolf.
Are you serious?
So on top of us dealing with the demons, we have a lichen problem.
Hold on a second. Where did that even come from? Like, why are we dealing with Asmodeus again? Did I miss anything last night when I was...
Ah, yes. Yeah,
Oh, yes, indeed, Zillion. Your turn to explain.
Where do I even start? Remember that time we went out to check out to look out for something else. So we stayed back at home.
Yes.
Fortunately, we saw a trail of blood. We followed that blood, and it led to my family's caravan. And that's where we found my brother's corpse. And turns out, killed by what's the group name? They call themselves Rangers of Valmurta. If I said that correct. Right? You were there, Jazz? Were with me? And
Unfortunately, yes.
with a peaceful and slit their own throats, burned up, just like what happened with Hal.
Oh God.
There was this peaceful, a neighbor of ours. He led us to his house, and we had an audience. No, we were an audience with the Prince of Hell himself. Is it alright to say his name?
Whose name?
Voldemort.
Whose
Voldemort.
name?
Voldemort.
Julian just looked around, just checking nothing, like checking if someone's missing. And then he whispered, Asmodeus. We met with Asmodeus yesterday. Yes, not last night, yesterday. And unfortunately, Asmodeus has apparently been watching us ever since Exalian's thing happened. And well, we also met Satchel. Yeah.
Oh no.
What?
No, don't care.
Father's dead. What do you mean you saw that?
Well, he's dead, yes, but not dead. Yeah, I guess, being tortured.
What?
Well, it's him now. What do you do?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is my fault. I never should have left the room.
No, it isn't your fault, Fortune. I'd fight you on that one.
Nothing you say. I still.
Asmodeus wanted us to go to Bedonton, remember correctly?
Yes.
Then you're there.
Take care of
I
me.
want to piss off the Prince of Hell.
Yes. Like I said, Prince of Hell himself has us in his sights. While we have plenty of other things to take care of, I highly suggest we do not sway against this path we're on now. Lest we incur something far worse. Jazz, face bombs, saying that out loud. I just want to find my sister again. Now I'm with this.
Oh, sorry. Nothing. I just involuntarily made noises. Nothing. Ignore me.
That's dangerous. You're the DM. That's very dangerous. Okay. So, yeah. But unfortunately, oh god. Can you spell out what the organization was? Valmor something?
Here. Just see it on the map. It's Val.
Valmor Thag, and we have to head there. Or rather, that's the name of the org. Correct?
The name of the place that the org is based on. So it's like saying Bacolod Nuns, I guess.
Understood.
Oh.
It's based off of Bacolod. It's not like
Where is it? Where is it on the map?
Northeast of where you guys are from.
Bandang Munsi ba yan?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh boy.
no, it's not. It's near Dunwood.
Because we head there.
Near Benzentil, which is the place Hatcher told Villian about.
Yeah, Rangers
on one
from
plus
Lasag.
one.
Yeah, those are the guys that we need to take
So if you guys
care of.
remember, Exalion was born in Uthmir, quote unquote. Born in Uthmir.
Born, quote unquote, yeah.
Ah, yes.
Oh my
So,
god.
you guys can 1+1 that.
1 + 1 = 5. And Jazz goes, well, now is as good a time as any. And turns to Fortune. Say your goodbyes. For where we're going, I don't think there's any turning back.
I'm not leaving myself. Don't underestimate him. You don't know him.
Turns to Villian afterwards. And you?
Well, I don't have anything left here. Might as well. Might as well go.
We're not in hell yet, Gratch, but we might
as well be
headed
there. Oh, jinx!
Yeah. We're not there yet, but we're headed there. What do you I just joke. Yeah, sure. I also make the same noises whenever the party says they're gonna do something. Oh my god. I know DM tactics.
I just choked. I had saliva.
Sure.
Hell well.
So yeah, party. If nothing else, oh god, that's the wrong button.
Where's Ilbri? Saan natin si Ilbri, diba?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ay, nakakita sa atin, diba? You know where we're going. It's not gonna. I hope there won't be a lot of water. Thumbs up.
Wait, can I, in theory, can I just cast prestidigitation to Ilbri to not dry up?
No, you need to create water for that.
Oof.
I should have.
Which I think is a cleric spell. Wait, let me double check.
It's a create water is I think a cleric spell.
No, oh yeah.
Where's my C? Letter
Isn't
C.
there another cantrip for that?
Create or destroy water.
Yeah. Create or destroy. Create food and water.
Level 1
It's a third
Very-
level conjuration.
Yeah.
That's the food one. The create or destroy water is a first level one.
Oh, wait,
Magiging daing, Silver.
oh god. Have you seen message? Yeah. Create or destroy water level 1 transmutation. Breathing of Terra. Well, we'll hopefully encounter water naman along the way and we'll make stops whenever necessary. So yeah, if nothing else, we head to Valmarsag to do Asmodeus' bidding. Oh dear God.
Okay. You guys are on
Horseback.
so that means you should get there in 4 days.
Oh, with appropriate stops for Brie in particular so that hindi maging daing.
Yeah.
Hindi ka maging daing.
You notice every night as you make camp that over the edge of the woods, a familiar face pops up, but momentarily in the camplight, the firelight, only to dart away, to move
Is it cabron?
somewhere else.
It's like a cabron.
Could be a random werewolf. Just trailing you guys.
Who knows? Could be Hiraya's dad. Could be Hiraya's dad for all we know, but
Yeah, it could be Ryan's that. Who knows? At this point, who knows?
Who knows?
As you
We
pass
already-
through
we chose our path, so
Yeah. As you pass through Uthmir, you find several hunters' huts and a witch's hut with 2 old female witches on their rocking chairs on their front porch, staring at you as you pass by. You could proceed through the great road onto Bezin.
oh boy.
And here in Byzantine, you find houses. What is this, Japan?
Background
You find
Oriental.
houses.
Are there something
Hiraya.
strange about that houses?
Mhm.
There, I didn't have it there.
Do we see any signs of
Right.
I don't know, demonic shenanigans? At least in first glance.
In first glance, you actually see several tieflings by the roadside, sharpening blades or knocking arrows into bows. All of them wearing green hooded tunics. They just look at you. That's when Billion notices a caravan out in the distance, bearing his mother's colors.
Oh dear.
Are we still in horseback?
Yeah,
Yeah, Brilliant, so we're gonna rush towards it.
you like on foot or with the horse.
With the horse.
Okay.
Trying to catch up to the caravan.
You walk up to it. Sorry, you ride up to it. And you see that you're slowly being surrounded by a ring of tieflings. Actually, it's a good idea, Muppet. Very good idea.
Wait, what? Good idea,
Huh?
Muppet. Wait.
Oh my god. What?
Nothing is gonna happen. Come on, guys.
Jazz immediately, like, when he sees Villian get surrounded, he rides up to
It's
him
not
and
getting surrounded, they're more like inching closer.
And Jazz, intervenes and says, "Okay, hold on there, everyone. We're not here to cause any harm. We are looking for a specific group of people. We are looking for the rangers of this place. And we wish to seek an audience with them."
And then you see a very strong boss mommy ranger tiefling.
Do not use that descriptor again. You are.
Mommy Ranger.
She's like as old as Fortune's dad. But she's like,
Oh, okay, because
Oh.
boss mommy has a different connotation for me. Sorry.
yeah, she's buff. And, she looks like she can fuck you guys up.
God damn it.
And she steps up from the crowd. And she goes, I'm the leader. I'm the leader of the Rangers. Who wants to speak to me? But you notice
would
that
like-
she's eyeing Villian while she talks.
Ooh, I would like to roll insight.
Go.
I'm gonna roll insight.
What does that mean? Either sizing him up or, I would like to bed this.
Don't whine.
17? 17?
Both of you roll a 17. Both of you can tell that she trusts the rest of the party, but not Villian. She would let the rest of the party pass, but not Villian.
Jazz looks to her, then looks to Villian, then looks to her again, and says, Senora, is something the matter with my compatriot here?
She kind of raises her single eyebrow. She goes, your friend had my rangers killed. It's only proper that I kill his family and him in return.
Oh my god.
Dear.
Where is Bree and Fortune?
You guys are there within the same vicinity.
Pero likely, Jazz being Jazz, he's probably in the center of all this, and kayo are like in the outskirts. Yung mga tipong like you ganging up on, a scene, then nangyari eksena, and then may mga bystanders. Nasa gilid kayo, most definitely.
Yeah, she's not interested in you guys. She let you
she's
pass.
Definitely like eyeing Villian hard.
Yeah, it's like you guys, we're chill. But this bitch, I'll mess him up.
Okay,
Julian interjects. He curls his eyebrows, staring daggers at the woman. What do you mean, killed your men?
Oh, you wish they were just men. I hate this character, but I wrote it, so I have to push this. I have to push the whole boss, mommy, feminist vibe, okay? Sorry if I'm being pretentious. Sorry if I'm being pretentious.
I am.
No,
Boss
mommy
mommy means
doesn't
something
listen.
completely different to me, unfortunately. Keep going.
You wish they were just men. and she knocked an arrow, and she goes, "Who else would you hate, you path animals? Huh? Is it not enough that you're an abomination? You have to hunt down tieflings as well. You should be ashamed of yourself. Path animal." Oh, guys, why would you change my name to Boss Mommy Era, please?
Oh, I am not gonna talk any further. It's gonna... Kayo na yan.
So, pumalit ng pangalan niya sa lama.
Thank you.
Feeling kasi,
Oh my God.
para may hinala na akong feeling.
Leaving this card! I'm another DM! Please continue. Please
Okay.
continue.
Yeah, please continue. Oh my God.
Wait, so she's racist. What the fuck? How do I respond to that?
You don't de-escalate the scenario, things might, happen.
Does sige, what's Villian gonna say first? Hello? Uh-oh. Choppy si Villian on my end.
Hello?
Ayun. Okay.
Yun, okay na.
Okay.
I mean, she basically called yung kind ko as a scum, I think. That's how I put it.
It's like,
Um,
yeah. Basically, she's accusing you of being a racist. At the same time, saying that you're, basically she's being racist at the same time telling you you're a racist. In a nutshell, that's what's happening.
No, that's a hard argument right there. Jazz, gets off the horse and says, "Okay, tensions are high. We just wanna talk.
I suggest
Can
Fortune
we
come
be
forward and
more-"
because she's a tiefling.
Yeah, actually, and motions to Jazz motions to Fortune as he tries to say, "Let's be reasonable here. We don't want any violence right now, at least." And he keeps motioning to Fortune. "Hey, come back here!"
Fortune jumps out of her horse and leaves the horse to her dad. So she comes over to talk to the tiefling boss. Ma'am, what seems to be the problem? You have a problem with my friend here?
She kind of gestures to one of the things in the circle, and she just says, "Well, get over here." And this male tiefling, apparently by the name of Spell, walks up. Show them. And he pulls his sleeve up, and you can see marks on his arm. As if they were gored by horns.
Ooh.
Oh no.
God.
I was thinking
Excuse me, ma'am.
Odious, but oh my God. Okay.
How sure are you that those committed by a Minotaur? I have hope.
Darling, you're a tiefling. I'm a tiefling. But I'm a hunter. I'm huntress. And that's not done by a pig. or a stag. That has been done by someone with the weight, and it seems to me that the only creature willing to back it up with that much weight is, and she points her bow at Villian. Them. You've been spying on us. His mother has been spying on us. Riding her caravan through the darkest parts of the woods, pretending she's a merchant.
Jazz turns to Villian. Did you know this?
Yeah, Fortune turns to Villian too. You must be.
Villian, you can see Villian's face turns from angry to confusion. And shakes his head. What do you mean? She is a merchant.
Oh? Then why is she off the path?
Oh my god.
What the fuck is my mother doing?
Oh god. I want to know too, but
Trust me, I want to.
It seems my companion here also doesn't have a clue about. Care to explain why you think his mother spying on you?
Oh. I'm not an unreasonable woman. I don't hunt out of instinct. I'm a strategist. She passed through here 3 times, each on a different route. And on the 3rd time, my men were gored. They were gored by animals the size of men. And I know what husks leave on fresh bodies. Because trust me, darling, I've had enough children get hit by a wild boar. But this isn't a wild boar. That Spell is the only one in his group that survived.
Did you say that in her?
Can someone give me an insight check?
yep, I'm gonna do so.
I'm gonna roll for it.
21.
Everyone but Villian can tell that Spell isn't just a random part of the Rangers. He's probably her son.
Yeah, she did say no. A lot of her kids have been gored.
Yeah.
Also, refresh my memory. What exactly did Asmodeus say about these Rangers?
He said, "Oh, my quote-unquote children that are descended from me are committing crimes and using my name to justify them. Please kill them and get them out of my sight, but I will not let my name be broadcast over petty crimes." That's the vibe Asmodeus said.
Roll initiative, Betros.
Teka, we're surrounded. Yeah, we're surrounded. Hold on.
How many are they? I think kaya naman natin yung iba.
Do not.
Do not update. No.
Do not.
This is a Mega Muscle Mommy Ranger, bro.
Do not also describe Mega Mommy. Do not. I've seen the She-Hulk trailer, okay? Oh my god. Jazz. Okay. Jazz, you know, puffs up his chest a bit and says, well, we are surrounded, and it seems we will not be able to appease you so easily. So,
Fortune cast sleep.
no, wait!
Oh my god.
Do you really?
Can I?
Dude, no!
Do you really?
No!
Oh my
You
god.
say yes. You know that they can't do anything to stop you if you say yes. But that also means that you can't stop whatever consequence happens.
Sige, patapusin
You
muna
can say
natin
yes.
si Jazz.
Okay.
Go,
Yes,
Jazz.
I guess you don't do it.
Jazz goes, raises his hands after that and says, what can we do to make this up for you, madam?
Her gaze lowers, and she weeps.
Oh!
It's not like a shaking weep. It's more of like a, I'm a strong woman, tears down my cheek kind of weep. You know.
Jazz actually steps close. No, I don't want. Will Jazz really do that?
And she lowers.
I'm gonna.
She lowers her bow, and she says, "I have 2 children taken from me by a witch. If you bring them back to me safe, I will pardon his sin." And you see her brandish a badly carved symbol of Asmodeus, and she clutches it in her fist, and she says, "I swear to my ancestor and my lord."
Jazz looks to the rest. Seems we have a job to do.
Ito ba yung same witches in Oathmere?
I'm
You can
thinking
assume that. You can
the same.
assume that.
No,
We're not
we
close
haven't
to
asked,
one.
so we don't know yet.
Okay, let's go ask.
Yeah. Then, before you do, Jazz says, "You know, Senora, we're outside. Perhaps we can discuss the details of this job in a more comfortable location."
She just smiles at you, and she says, "We are hunters and huntresses. We are most comfortable outside, but you may set up tents. That is what you prefer. I am happiest here." And she touches the caravan that's been tipped over, and she says, "This is my one true accomplishment. It's not as a bandit, but as a mother. I learned to stand up for myself. Never again will they hurt my children."
Jazz, oh God, why even do this? Jazz says, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. As someone who lost his parents, I think I can relate to the feeling.
And she steps closer to you.
Oh
and
my
puts
god,
a
it
bow
is gonna
behind
happen.
her back.
Oh god.
And she sheathes her blade, fully trusting you. And she takes your paws, I guess, and she says, "Then, please, find what has become of my children. I haven't seen them for so long now."
Jazz grips her hand. She's holding his paws, right?
Yeah.
Jazz, cups her hands together and looks at her in the eyes and says, "We will do our best, Senora, for the sake of your children."
But she nods at you and at the ring of people surrounding Villian, and they lower their arms.
Oh!
And
Oh my god!
And she says, "Go to Uthme, where the witches have tricked me, giving them my firstborn, my first
Okay,
twin,
doon nga, Usmir nga. Okay.
my beloved."
Let me write notes. Party is directed to Usmir for a rescue arc.
We'll look for your children now.
Will be done, Senora. Oh, and I never got your name.
She looks at you and she says, "My name in your tongue is entice."
Ooh, entice. Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Mommy.
Enticed?
I'm enticed by the mommy.
Yes, mommy.
Can we ask her what...
Herman, representation matters. Okay? Representation matters.
Can we ask her what her children's names are?
I mean, yeah, we've basically gained her trust here, so I think
Yeah.
any questions
Are you gonna ask her?
we have
What
in
are the
her
names?
game?
Ask her what your children's name is.
The one we need to...
It's 5 o'clock, and I need to Gucci.
Yeah. And
So
he
you
looks
look
at
at
the
the
guys
situation.
and she says, "My twins are named Alida and Hex."
Oh!
my shit. I knew it!
And that's where we end our lesson.
Ang galing talaga ng instincts ko, putang ina, sabi na eh.
So, Justin goes, "Well, I hate to break it to you, but one of them is dead."
Yep. He slit his own throat, dude.
Di pa tayo sure kung buhay yung kambal niya.
Yun nga eh.
What are we going to do? PM, how dare you? How dare you? You give me dumb mommy, and now you tell me, "Oh hey, I need to break it. I need to break you the news. Hey, one of your children is dead."
Well, that explains
one of
why...
And one of those children previously enticed The kitty. The horny kitty.
All of their
Oo
names
nga
are
eh,
based out of spells, right? Like
Yeah.
spell, ice, hack.
Nakipaglandian pa si Hex kay Jazz. No wonder that Jazz is into this. He probably takes after her.
Jazz has been with a lot of women, so... Nanay ni Hex, yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It just runs in the family.
It runs in the family.
Jazz runs in more ways than one. Yeah, boy! Oh my god.
There's something else to hack.
See something?
Bruh.
Jazz knows how to flirt, but I don't. I can only flirt if I'm not aware of it. Jazz can flirt on command.
Give her the Jazz dingo.
I'll show you why I'm called Dingo.
It's a really good session, boys. It's super smooth. I don't know why, but this is a super smooth session.
I don't know why.
No one died.
Looks at camera.
For one.
No one died. Good enough.
Yeah, we'll stop recording.